These were the songs we sang while others swung and thrilled themselves on the merry-go-round and got so dizzy till they dropped to the ground. Yes, the old school days. But see, many Christians still love the merry-go-round. We have refused to grow out of the old childlike things we've always known, so we go about our daily rounds just caring about ourselves. We live around many sinful lives, but who cares? It's a free world, so days fade in and days fade out. Many we see who live without the God we so passionately talk about, yet we still go about our daily rounds doing nothing about all these dying souls we see around. So the media decided to take on our task. Go about for us the very things we cease to go around.
Pastor, I beg you, talk to that lady. You better talk to that lady. Oh, Pastor, what? I dance no. Yeah, I am sorry. Me ties.
You pay.
Debbie, I'm about anymore.
You
what,
said.
What else don't I do in this church?
Kwaku, calm down.
Papa is saying fornication and also there no. Me pesa kra. Talk to that lady.
Kwaku.
Over down broadcast and answer. Over boy kutia.
Kwaku, calm down. What is it? Explain, please.
A young girl, on the channel. Oh, Sunday school, na me Sunday school. And I would to me be jamming pretty. I catch them say, hey, oh, mama, champ, plan on that then.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk to you.
Is it true? Do you do any of those things she mentioned?
Oh. I love her. No, chima me. I mean, some chima no. Nah, I say, yeah. Nah. Oh.
Kwaku, wait. Come. So you mean you come to church, you pay tithe, you sit in the front line, and you are still fornicating?
No, so for that. But in your Bible, now, for Kaiser, dear my Kaiser. For Christ, dear my Christ. Me to you, and me champ naka transfer. I say.
You see, Kwaku, let me tell you something. See, I was just like you. I was in church, but not in God. I knew what was right, yet I still did wrong. Now, this isn't a case of spirit is willing, body is weak, or the good I want to do, I cannot do. Because sometimes the evil we do is what we really, really want to do, and we wish we didn't have to do it any other way. You see, the church put me on center stage of a sanctimonious age and made a superstar out of me. They made themselves a beautiful, spotless audience that saw no evil, did no evil, and sat back to watch me perform for them. And there I was, a helpless holy star in the eyes of a religious audience I couldn't afford to disappoint. So I had to be the star. Like the shepherds watched that night, I had to be the one to lead others to our Christ. But you see, I don't know what you see, because I didn't really shine that brightly, because all that polish you saw had a whole lot of dirt underneath. See, I was in church, but not in God. I knew what was right, but somehow I still managed to do wrong. See, I almost got baked in sin's oven with stacks of pornography in the secrecy of my highly classified... Kwaku, that's not all. See, soon my hands were aiding and abetting the edges triggered by the mental pictures my eyes had captured. I mean, I was masturbating, fornicating, feeding my flesh with fornication's meals which never satisfy, all the while forgetting that I was on center stage with a see no evil, do no evil audience. But see, I had to keep up the appearance. Because you see, I couldn't afford to disappoint my audience who cared only about what they saw on the outside, not knowing that in reality, unlike a movie, all the action was behind the scenes, where my unseen passions were channeled towards obscene actions. But see, just like you, because everybody cared about my polish and not my dirt, I kept adding more polish to my dirt, because you see, the more dirt you have, the more polish you have to keep on keeping on. So I kept on keeping up the appearances I had on. I kept the secrets too, but who was I fooling with my polish on dirt? Because my P.O.D. was in the full glare of my G.O.D. See, I look good for all to see. A rotten root underlying a flourishing tree. Little knowing that soon my rot will sneak upon me, then my polish would wipe off completely, leaving the real dirt in me for all to see. But see, in recognition of my sins, I went to my father. And like the prodigal son, I confessed to him what I'd done. You see, though in my sins I let him down, in his love he lifted me up. He packaged my many years of mistakes into one big yesterday. Because to him, 1,000 years is only but one day. See, today I let down my polish and allow him to clean me up. To shine my light for all to see, to give glory to him who lives above. Because God favored me. And I know that in so many seemingly unlikely ways, he has done the same for you. He is doing the same for you. He will do the same for you. If only you are prepared to let go and let God.
I let go. I let God.
Then say this after me. I believe that Christ, Jesus is the Son of the Most High. I believe that I am the reason he came to die. And so today I accept him as my Lord and my Savior. I'll live with him the rest of my days. So help me, God.
Jesus. Jesus. Mede me ho be ma nyame ne sompati. Demunti muniafa wo bra. Mede me ho be ma nyame ne sompati. Demunti muniafa. Mede me ho be ma nyame ne sompati. Demunti muniafa wo bra bra mede me ho bema nyame ne sumpa demunti muniafa o se bra 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 onia bra nyame to me sing to me ninara. Oh, bra, 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 on your bra, yummy to me, say, to me, Munyame mamin kani many yantre, Munyame mamin treacherous, sunny and it dositia. Ye in a sanya or he be free through be woman me dotia. Quancha sumina swat dear be sana na metia, adafonum sana na media. Or the bonyeni. Senya yankupon si do wiasini, sa or the double maya say yanu ni, yan sumno, na yeninu ni. Na masona she na mehunu say won chait na neye ahomi wo wumu ojuju mekuma. You can sing along if you know. Adana wudia wuwami washama funumuma washe. Do you believe in this salvation offered to us for free? Aye, Jona metu makumo. Lisa Tarabasha. Yay! Munyamyo namakuma senasimo. Jesus. Tie enye sabi na manoma bro. Nemo media yem sisia na kakai onyankopon ahuma bro. Nyamia eye rade na ye. Nyamia ontonko na onna ye. Eno nti moma ye nyina ye. Did the psalmist not sing this song? Yesu Kristo ya jinkwa shira Kano ha 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 wa mame kuni nekwaje shira Mama shira no she lift up your voice, let us bless the name of the Lord. Shira Yesu Christo. When I would think I told me I'm running by Yapone now when you bomb me. Mirror one forward door and come in me. What swam ya swam at this swam my enemy who was sending me. Intimacy shrank out. And she ran, and she